Says President Trump has the authority to fire those who are not aligned with his mission. He's fired the head of the CDC, who he appointed back in March. ABC's Perry Russum has details.
Today, in a show of solidarity, a worker walkout at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention after a chaotic 24 hours at the CDC. The head of the agency fired, top officials resigning, and changes to COVID vaccine guidelines, leaving major questions about the future of Americans' health. At the center of the controversy, a battle between the head of the CDC, Susan Menarez, and HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
I will confirm that we let go Susan Menarez yesterday. I'm not going to talk about personnel issues, but the CDC is an agency that is very troubled for a very long time.
Sources tell ABC News Kennedy pressured Menarez to fire senior CDC staffers and to commit to his changes in vaccine policy or resign. Menarez's lawyers say she refused to rubber stamp unscientific, reckless directives and fire dedicated health experts.
And the president has the authority to fire those who are not aligned with his mission.
Menarez has been the head of the CDC for less than a month after being appointed by President Trump.
I think vaccines save lives. I think that we need to continue to support the promotion of utilization of vaccines.
At least 4 top health officials at the CDC now stepping down.
This is very concerning for the health and safety of people here in America.
It comes as the FDA approves new updated COVID shots while significantly narrowing the guidelines on who is approved to get one. So right now it's anybody over the age of 65 and young adults and children with underlying medical conditions. However, the White House today says anybody who wants a COVID shot can get a COVID shot. Questions remain about insurance. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook is now suing President Trump over his attempt to fire her from the Board of Governors. The suit describes Trump's effort as illegal and unprecedented, saying it violates Cook's constitutional right to due process. The lawsuit also names Fed Chair Jerome Powell as defendant.